It's actually crazy, nothing is posted. Should have asked him earlier, the Rasta guy, because today comes the new campaign, and that means that we have usually the author metal speedrun. Who is the first to get all author medals on the new campaign? That's the one thing that usually happens. And the second thing is that it's the start of a 72 hours speedrun, where you try to speedrun the campaign and get the fastest time going from map 1 to map 25. And the you have 72 hours time to hunt that. Then it's the deadline to submit your speedrun attempt. So we're gonna start with the 0.75, which is not bad. Virtual is playing. Oh yeah. And hello guys. $73. Yeah, and so far there wasn't any announcement from Rasta about speedruns. The author metal speedrun or the 72-hour race. And the thing is that I this time extra took holidays for that occasion. For that speedrun. This time I extra took holidays for that. So that I can really learn the new campaign a lot. It's quite annoying that I always see my ghost at the start. Oh, there are actually some good times now. Yeah, I saw a virtual. I mean, what is that ghost? I can't get it away with G, and with O also it's just standing there. It's dumb. No. Oh, 5,000, man. That was not good. Uh, 400's behind. Oh, they all drove 0.3 ahead of me. Basically my PB. That's a good start. Ah, too bad. Yeah. Damn. When did Lars and Granati want to make their ice trial? Was it today or another day? Ouch. close. That's bad with the gear. I still struggle with this jump downwards. Sometimes I don't land nicely, and also how much my car is steering to the left then. Sometimes I'm just too early in the corner, I'm too inside. Yeah, those three are a bit ahead. I mean, I also, with my PB, would be basically in this pack. Just not able to pull the PB off now, somehow. But the rest is then pretty much slower. Oh, damn. Okay, that was faster. Even though the start was still shit. The start I can be yeah, ahead of my time. So instead I was behind. Damn it. Oh, someone overtook. Speed surf, just barely. Again, 600s behind. Ah, 48. Too bad I didn't hit the apex. And speed self also with a 0.3 now. Purple also close to me now. Tuesday they want? Okay. How much is it, Susie? Because here, at least, I mean, I don't see how it's outside the town. I only see how it's here on the street, and basically there's only a little bit of snow cover over the cars, and over the roofs, but that's it. Like on the floor, there's nothing. But I also think and I hope that it is much different if you go outside the town. Hey, I gotta... Hello, go away! Okay, let's drive like this. Where's the turn? Oh, Nadeo. I like you. Let's hope that this goes away. Hey, it didn't automatically join me. Hello, Speedself. And good job, Neutral. The thing is really at work. I was it's gone. Okay. I was telling on Wednesday in the briefing that there might that it might snow here. Okay, it did snow, and that it can happen that we have here. The thing is, I didn't say it can happen that I said, yeah, we expect 10 centimeters snow. And but I don't see these 10 centimeters here. But I hope that outside the town it's more than what I see here. If it's not more, then basically my prediction was a bit wrong, because I made them fear a lot, like that it would be completely Winter Wonderland. But if it's just like it's here in the town, then it's basically nothing. I mean, still not good if they use summer tires now. But it was really in the briefing I said, yeah, 10 centimeters of snow, and then immediately someone crying, here? Really? Here? Snow? So much? What? And yeah, can happen, yeah. And then there is only a little bit, that's not so nice. And basically the thing is that it was raining yesterday and got colder and colder, and at some point it was then a mix of snow and rain, and it got colder and colder until it should be only snow. But if you're just half a degree warmer, or if it just goes a little bit colder a little bit later, then it is for a longer time rain instead of snow. And that was a bit the issue, and I saw it yesterday. It was raining all the time, and then we had like 1 degree, and it was for sure a mix of rain and snow at that moment. And it was also the case that I saw snowflakes, but nothing was staying on the ground. It was immediately melting when it hit the ground. But that's maybe just a thing that you have in the middle of a town. Yeah, that it is a little bit warmer, because you have this effect of being in a town. It's always like 1-2 degree warmer. It might be that outside at the fields it was this 1 degree colder, and then it actually was much earlier snow. And then of course much more precipitation came as snow, and it could be completely different than in the middle of the town. But yeah, we will see. I can't see now how it's outside, sadly. We start, no elimination round. I saw the results of the night cup of the day. Down 1. Oh wonder. But I also saw again what kind of weird knockout that must have been again. Like, Down versus Karma was a very good final. No? Because Down and Karma had a .26 and a .30 in the seeding. But the third placed guy in the knockout, yeah, he qualified as 64th. With a time that is basically 2 seconds slower. And he got third. Yeah, the 64th guy from the seeding got third. So Neutral, if you hear that, yeah, you have all the chances to go far. Trust me. The night cup of the day, yeah, it would have worked. It would have worked out. I don't know how that always works, but it's so often the case that someone who barely gets into Div 1 and the gaps are very huge in the reruns, that such a guy actually comes super far. It's like I always see that in those results. You wonder how that is possible. And obviously when the third guy was 64th in the seeding, also the fourth and the fifth that were people that were in the seeding pretty far behind. And the guys that won the seeding, naja, nowhere to be seen. Like, there were a lot of people even better than down in Karma. Elcon drove a 44.700. He drove his world record in the seeding. Absolutely sick. And yeah, didn't see him in the results then though. Typical Elcon knockout probably. Full risk every time. Yo, a lot of follows. And a lot of Winker. Let me finish the run. Then I look. But thanks a lot, guys, for the follows. So, what did we have? I got a raid by Loki Cute Boy. Thank you a lot for the raid. And hello guys, hello Scarsor, Ray, Tyler Mayhem. Oh, that's so weird. I just saw my skin here and thought, ooh, it's always simply Nick who is driving with my skin, at least for me. He's probably not driving with my skin, but I always get my skin shown on Simply Nick's account, basically. It's super weird. Wait, IMPD, you can't play Cup of the Day since... Wow. I mean, yesterday there was also something with Akros who was just forced to spec. It was also weird. Well, that's shit, like, I would die if I couldn't play a Cup of the Day. Like, the whole sense of my life would be like... Yeah. Nah, it's not that crazy, but it would be really shit. It always crashed immediately. Oh my god. Speed self says also servers are dying. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I just see. Good update, lag, people are complaining. I didn't see anything yet, but maybe it will come. But maybe that was also a reason in the night cup of the day how the 64th guy got third. Who knows? I see Virtual in red, but will you stay there? It's close. Nah, he's actually getting in to orange. Aye. Virtual is trolling April Fools. Nando trolling. Good that you have a streamer speed save where you can watch. But yeah, that sounds bad. Maybe I can try to drive with interface on a bit. Seems much more laggy though, since I made the interface on. Super laggy. Like, yeah, there's definitely a difference in interface on and off. Oh yeah. What the fuck? Wait. Is Virtual out? Scoreboard said he was in, and I also saw him in. Did he get knocked out? Was there a DNF? Was there a last DNF behind Virtual? But was there a DNF behind Virtual? That would explain it. It's still weird. Yeah, DNF bug means that after finishing, someone presses the delete button and he gets shown DNF in the scoreboard in the very bottom, but he finished and he has the time, so he does not get knocked out. He has his normal position when he finished, but the scoreboard shows him behind, which means that the first red player moves to orange in the scoreboard, but he is actually still red. And Lars is the common player to do the DNF thingy. Always happens to him, each knockout at least once. And that's why we call it the Lars DNF bug. Because Lars, once he finishes, he seems to immediately want to go to a Cam 7 or something and presses that button, I don't know. To quickly see something. I don't care, but he does something. So it happens to him. Did you try to play 07? What is bullcrap now? Okay. I will try after the... I didn't do it yet. I heard there was an update regarding the water. Maybe you guys can tell me what exactly is changed there. I heard it is something with the action keys on water. Do they not work, but you can still smooth steer on it, or is what exactly is the update? At 17, yeah. Water is 20% more wet now. Ugh. Oh, that sounds good, Prime Boss. Is it on Mania Exchange? Naja, yeah, Uli, we could. The thing is that I heard that there is something changed with the water. Question is, of course, what exactly and how that affects. But when I try for 0.7 or almost 0.8, then there are actually a lot of people that are able to beat that. Oh my god, I see Chardin is in the red positions. He was, of course, one of the fastest guys. Or the fastest guy. Naja, together with Nico. And Virtual is already out, so... I heard they fixed some bugs, for example, you should randomly jump in shallow water. You should not randomly jump in shallow water. That's good, because that had to be fixed. It's so annoying. Like, Germany lost the final in the country championship only because of that bug. I hope that it really works out then, that you don't jump out anymore. Nice, Frosty Aiden. By the way, 1st of April was my best day in the year 2020. Because I won 2 bigger cups on that day in the evening. Last year it was not as good. As Brambos is here earlier, the 1st of April was the day where ESL hosted always a backwards competition. It was always on the 1st of April. And there are also some map hacks with backwards maps from these cups. And in 2020 I won it. And in 2020 there was also a cup hosted by Spam, he did the how was it called? Something with cow cup, something. Was a quadruple final. It was an interesting cup where you first had the seeding, then in the semi-final the rule was you have to get as close as possible to the author time, and I was extremely close to the author time. And then I qualified for the final. That was normal cup mode, 4 people against each other on random tracks, and it was a quadruple finalist in the end, and I won that round. And we played there on an old map, Nadio map from Trackmania Nations ESWC. And I won against Marcin in a close fight. Marcin is now called Evon, so you know him. I remember these very old backwards cups. I remember their Frostbule videos of his runs. They were amazing. Like really ESL tech but backwards, kind of. But it had, like, optically, it had the look of a ESL tech map. Like from 2013, 14 or something. I still have those maps in my folders. But for a moment I thought I jumped too low and then I was actually jumping way too high. I was jumping too high because I was jumping far to the left. Yeah, Nico is doing good. Beret also with a good time. Again I see my... Ach, there's my skin so often. Like probably every time I finish, my car stands there. Imagine a track where you come back. You try through the finish, and after the finish there's an anti-red boost and the car comes back. Then you have a lot of your ghosts basically ahead of the finish line when you try. Oh ja. That was a bit much of penalty. You're instant in danger. Ugh. Nico out. Yeah, Nico would usually be ahead of me, then I would have been orange. But Nico out in that round. Yeah, well, that's often happens actually. Then I drive a shit round, come through, and it's actually the one opponent that I had going out and saving me. So it was in 2 ways. It's such a good round for me. I survived a bad time, and the biggest opponent got knocked out. Now we have Shadenes, we have Nico, and we have Virtual out. And Speedself got also the bug. It's also out. And now there's nobody in that drives .3, you know. Or is K Nice still in, but he was never in the top places now. Yeah, Beret is doing definitely the best of the others. But he's only driving .6. That is still very good, but definitely more beatable than when Nico drives always .5 low or better. So raises the chances. Well, kinda a close round, you can say. No mistake. Of course, at times not super fast. It's still a .6 that went out, but I was driving a .6 in that one round when Nico went out. Or was it even .6 from him? Naja, not bad though. Currently I'm doing Marius things and I get slower and slower every round. Amazing airtime there. But I still win, wow. Beret must have had a bad end. Brigolo went out. I had a final against him in a Cup of the Day. In a second or third div. On a weird map that you had to play with camera 3 often. It was like tilted roads. Platforms. One crash by Golem of Sparta, and Beret is driving the low .5. I didn't see him interceding. sometimes people don't drive that in the seeding and they actually improve towards the rounds phase. Yeah, there was also the idea, people suggested yesterday a backwards final between Dexter and myself. On this map it would work, of course. We could have done it, but I didn't see those comments. It was in Granadi's chat and Granadi didn't say anything. Maybe he didn't read them. Maybe he pulled a Marius and was not reading chat. Gap T Jamster out. Is Beret out? It's a bit suspicious that I'm first. If Beret goes out now, that's super helpful. Ach, I can't believe it. Actually, Beret is out. The good thing for Sesame is that I, with my Safemeister driving, will not do a good time now in the final. Because against Perea, I knew I need to go very fast, but Sesame was not driving good times now, so question is, do I need that? I don't go for the full risk. Yeah, 0.9 is enough. GG. That would have looked different if Beret would have been the finalist opponent, and I definitely would have needed to drive a 0.6 at least. I would have gone for more risk then, of course. Now it didn't feel like I need to. But that's the chance for Sesame, because if he now surprises me with a 0.8, then he gets me. Yeah. Alcon didn't win Cup of the Night, he won the seeding. Yeah, it was down, obviously. But it's not just that it was down. You have to see the third place of the Cup of the Night. The third place was 64th in the seeding. He barely made it in with a 46.5 or something as seeding time. Or almost 46.6. That actually got third place. That's quite interesting. There must be crashes every round.